Now on the USVI, the U.S. Virgin Isles, everybody crosses the double yellow. And of course you drive on the left side of the road. But it's pretty easy to do, but these knuckleheads will not keep it in their lane. It's like they use the entire width of the road. You see all kind of wildlife here, wild chickens and donkeys and maybe some fresh chicken here. And you'll see deer everywhere as well. I think I just ran over one. All right, so we're on the southeast part of the island, and this is Salt Pond Trail. It's supposed to be pretty cool, some rocky crags and stuff. It's about 30 minutes away from the wharf and all that at St. John's. It's kind of desolate, not a lot of shade. Let's get on this hike. It is pretty hot. There is no shade really to speak about. Let's see where this takes us. All right, so after about a short 10-minute downhill hike, this is gonna be the first beach you come up to. And unless you have a vehicle or renting a vehicle, you're not gonna be able to get out here, guys. But just a beautiful place. It's a nice little cove. All right, this is what it opens up to. So we've got the snorkeling gear, so we're gonna get out here and get in the water. Just a beautiful, nice, peaceful beach. Right, so after a quick dip in the ocean, we're gonna go over here to Salt Pond. This is where you don't wanna swim, but this is just on the other side. I'm just gonna flip the camera around and want you guys to see this. Ready? All right, so from that same location, this is called Salt Pond. And check out that color. Yeah, so I don't know if this is just trapped water or something, but it's cool to see, but you definitely wouldn't wanna swim here. All right, so Salt Pond. And then the big salt pond. All right, so this is Ramhead Trail. Pretty rocky. You want to have decent footwear. You know, it's crazy. We're down here in the middle of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, however you want to say it. It's like being at a CD match. Nothing but cactus and steep, rocky trails. And as we work our way up, this is what we're looking at. Just some beautiful cliffs. Look at that water, guys. Amazing cacti. So about a half mile into the trail, we've got this nice rocky beach here, so let's go check it out. Guys, this is what it's like in Newfoundland. You have the rocky beaches, and the water comes in, listen. All right, so after about 3/4 of a mile, we are seeing the side of the mountain here, some really cool cacti, cactus everywhere. It's just kind of crazy how many you see here. All right, so this is the first view we come to. Look how blue that water is. there's some great opportunities for snorkeling and hiking and everything else. And that's Dennis Bay right there. And then this is Peace Hill Windmill. Say that real quick. What is the name of it? Peace Hill Windmill. There's a lot of sugar plantations and everything else, but there's a trail that actually leads from this residence all the way down over to there. So we're gonna go ahead and hike it. And then you got Jumbie Bay that's actually right here. So we're gonna go check these out. So here we go. The mountainside all the way down, come down this trail here, which actually connects the property. And we're gonna go check out Peace Hill Windmill. Let me tell you more about that. All right, so sugar plantations were a big part of the history here on St. John's Islands. There are sugar mills everywhere, and this was one of 5 wind-powered sugar plants. Now, this is over 300 years old. I think it was started around the early 1700s. And we're gonna go check out the ruins, and then we're gonna go down to more of the private beaches. You got Cinnamon Bay, Trunk Bay, all these different bays, but those are pretty touristy. This one you gotta hike into, and any place you have to hike, you're gonna knock out a lot of the people. So let's go ahead and go on over to Peace Hill Windmill. So after a decent hike, especially uphill in the last section, this is what's left of the windmill. So let's go ahead and check out the ruin. All right, so they built these steps like they do with the Aztec pyramids. They're pretty much straight freaking up. All right, so coming on up here, we're gonna get inside of this windmill. What's left of it, and then looking out, you've got this awesome view of the bay. That's actually Hawk's Nest Bay over there to the left, and then from here, stepping out, you can actually see the Solenborg from here. You know, it's crazy to think that people worked here, and it was a time of slavery and everything back in the day. Unfortunately, that's just what it was at the times. I think we're gonna go right there. All right, so getting down to this beach is a much less improved trail. It is rather steep, but the peace and solitude makes it well worth it. How you doing back there?
Fantastic.
Fantastico. All right, so that hike is definitely worth it because you don't have to worry about a bunch of people being here, a bunch of like towels and cabanas and everything else. So it's a little bit rocky this way, but they're still actually in the middle there. There's actually some good snorkeling. So let's go ahead and get to that light open area here, there and do some snorkeling. Now on the north side of the island, it's a little rougher, but that's okay. Once you get in the water, no big deal. Coconuts, anyone? All right, so what do you do when you find a coconut on the beach, especially an old one like this? You open it. My wife says it's rotten. I'm gonna try to open it anyway. First thing you gotta do is get the husk off. So if you ever find an old coconut, don't assume it's bad. Shake it, see if you can hear the liquid. You got liquid in this. I've opened this up so that I can see the 3 eyes. The 3 eyes are intact, there's nothing leaking. So my wife was laughing at me and I was like, well, we're gonna get this thing open. So let's keep going with it. Get to the nut part. A lot of work for some coconut milk, nasty milk slivers. You're getting a kick out of this, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Busy bee.
So that's the nut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash the sand off. So we could always carry a good pocket knife. We'll wash the sand off in the ocean and I'll clean it up a little bit. All right, one fresh coconut. You can still see the 3 eyes. And it's still full of coconut juice. All right, so now that we have this thing dehusked, I gotta find out if the milk in here is any good. So what you gotta do is find a soft eye. And in this case, I think it's gonna be this one right here. Maybe that one, I could probably do it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bore this like a drill. See that? And then I am going to pour it out into a little cup or water bottle and see if this is any good. You got to be careful when you're doing this because it is a hard nut and you don't want to break it with the blade. You're not trying to pry it, you're basically trying to cut it a little bigger and bigger until we can pour it into the center and get that fluid out. I'm seeing some what looks like good coconut flakes, so this might be okay. If the liquid's any good, it'll come out. Oh yeah, there's the hole right there. So let's see if we can get anything. We got a Fiji bottle here. All right. And coconut liquid should be clear, or pretty much clear. There you go. We wouldn't be starving, all right? Just take a lot of work. As long as you got a pocket knife, there's some tricks to that too. All right, so that's pure coconut juice. Yeah, I don't know. Might be a little bit old. I'm not gonna drink it. I'm not gonna drink it today. All right, so what you can do is take a rock or something like that. You just hit it along the equator here, and you can usually get these things to break like that. Look at that. All right, so taking a coconut like this you can actually flake it off, okay? And you can eat the pieces like that. You either like coconut or you don't. I'm not a huge fan of coconut, but there it is. Today on the X-Ring, Island Surviving. Now I look like one of those National Geographic monkeys. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's adventures. Tomorrow we're going to be heading out on a boat. Check out some islands, so I'll take you along with me. Guys, have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. We got the photo bomb. See ya.